I'm Greg Stinner, the CEO of Art Marine, and I think the presence by itself is quite evident. We have 8 boats on display, ranging from 27 feet up to 102. We're covering, I would say, the 360 degree of the leisure yachting industry, we believe, because first of all, we're not only a bespoke advisory and dealership in the 8 brands we represent, but moreover, we also offer the after-sales service. And not only here in Dubai, but in the region that we cover. And today we cover the region of UAE, in particular Dubai, of course, where our head office is located. In addition to that, we have a strong presence in Abu Dhabi, where we manage the Emirates Palace Marina. We also manage in Abu Dhabi the Al Banda Marina. We have right now in focus one particular marina in Dubai. Other than that, in Bahrain, we also have 2 marinas under management. We have signed an NDA in Doha to manage a very sizable development in the future. And we are about to sign this week, here at the boat show, our first marina in Egypt. So we do basically from selling boats up to berth and marina management. In between, we have something called Yacht Valley Service, so we take care of the boats that we sell. At least we offer that. Some people do not want to have always a 365-day crew, so we offer that in addition to the sales service and the after-sales service. Then we have something called the MPD, which is Marine's Products Division, where we have also an online chandlery. So more or less 360 degrees. So you buy a boat with us, we register the boat for you, we transport the boat for you, we PDI it for you, pre-delivery inspection, and hopefully always throughout the lifetime of a pleasurable experience, we are there for you. Dubai International Boat Show is very, very important. Not only to us because we are headquartered here, but I think it's the most significant event in the leisure yachting industry in the whole Middle East. And I think we said it early on that they rank probably now in the top 5 worldwide. Most of the leisure, boat shows, leisure yachting related boat shows are in Europe. Then you have one or the other in the US. But the real big ones are usually the Cannes International Boat Show. For mega yachts you have Monaco or Monte Carlo. And then you have Genoa in Italy, but I would say in the top 5, definitely Dubai International Boat Show.
What do you see as the strongest factor impacting industry and growth within the GCC?
Well, I think it's a mix between economic viability as well as political stability. We have all witnessed over the last 3 years, we had what they call the Saura, which is basically the Arab Spring. As far as this region is concerned, whether it is the UAE or even if it's Qatar or Bahrain and Oman, I think they actually indirectly benefited from it, especially Dubai, I think, because Dubai is considered a safe haven for financial investments, for saving their investments, not only investments, but also their, what do you call it, savings. And people are very easily encouraged here to invest in real estate, in luxury, lifestyle-related investments and so on. So yes, I think Dubai is a safe haven for everybody, and people who are well established before in Egypt, in Syria, etc., they have put their money here. And I think many people in the financial industry would not argue that today Dubai is considered the Switzerland of the Middle East, at least in the financial world.
How do you go about identifying and satisfying all your customers?
Well, that's part of our jargon, but we start with something else first, passion at sea. You can see that our tagline is passion at sea, means everybody who's working today for Art Marine or who is being recruited in Art Marine, whether it's service or in this bespoke advisory in selling yachts, we have to feel the product. We have to understand the product, and we definitely have to feel the product. And that doesn't come overnight. So we usually try to hire the best people in the business, or we try to educate the people and bring them up to that level where we believe they can actually defend the product, but also understand the product so that the customer at the end of the day feels that he's getting the right approach. Having said that, I think here in Dubai there will be a change in trend sooner or later. A lot of people wanted to buy as much boat as possible with the least amount invested. And I think this pre-owned market that was flourishing over the last couple of years due to economic hardship in Europe and elsewhere, and the world economy as such, has led people either to sell their assets, and usually the boat was the first thing to go, and then there were a lot of opportunists in the market who bought very nice boats at very low prices. Now the best deals are gone, so now people start to think, I don't want to have necessarily an older model, I prefer to have a model that's up to date, that has a timeless design, that has the state-of-the-art technology incorporated, and at the end of the day has a warranty of no less than 2 years. And here we believe, not only for us as Art Marine and the brands we represent, from Riva to CRN to Custom Line to Pershing and so on, we today definitely believe that the people will come back for the medium-sized kind of yachts. And they don't necessarily have to be, again, flybridge yachts. They have to be yachts that they feel fit for the day-to-day use.
What impact, if any, is Expo 2020 going to have on your business strategy within the UAE?
Well, for one, I would say the 2020 Expo is definitely, again, a significant event that's coming up. There's apparently a creation of some 500,000 jobs around that, for the development, for the real estate, etc. And that will affect, I think, all the industries in one way or another. The Expo 2020 is a very special date. 2020 in itself represents that. But I think that Dubai, if any country or in any big city that is so well developed and is so event oriented, is the ideal venue for that. And whether it is hotels, whether it's the infrastructure, I mean, where do you see in a city that has grown so fast, but with a master plan where everything fits in the right place and with the efficiencies in place, where do you see today an infrastructure like this anywhere in the world? Look at the metro, look at the tunnel, the streets, the road network. I mean, it's just fantastic. Even the airports. Where can you go today to an airport when you're a resident and just put your fingerprint and you go through immigration? Very few places in the world. So yes, they're standing out by far and definitely fit for that.
What are your plans for 2014? Do you have any new products launching that you can tell us about?
Yes, absolutely. As we said, we changed our business model last year. We went from, I would say, the average size of yachts to more the premium high-end products. Riva is one example of it. And we are trying to re-establish the brand and also the awareness about these brands in the GCC. In particular Riva, because we think with the history of 170 years, it is the right angle to play. People can see the quality, they can see the technology that's incorporated in a timeless design, and it's just beautiful. And at the end of the day, it's not only the money that counts. I think it's really the right fit, the right style, and the right layout of any yacht that will appeal to an end customer.
What innovations and products do you see shaping the marine industry within the next 5 to 10 years?
I think definitely in the Middle East, for sure the mega yacht market. Today you have, out of the top 100 yachts, 60 of those are Middle East owned. Not only UAE, but Saudi Arabia, etc., and some other Arab countries where the owners not necessarily have the boats in this part of the world, but they own them, and they're the purchasing power behind it. So I would say the mega yacht trend is definitely something that's coming up. It's already being in a great momentum. And most of the shipyards today, they have a backlog of 3 years in this category. And I say 40 meters plus. Us in particular, with the exclusive representation of CRN, we are very much focused on the 40 to 60 meter. Why? Because our main competitors, especially the Northern European competitors, they are shifting more and more into the mega yachts, meaning 70 meters plus. That's a playfield, or that's a playground we don't really compete with, although we can offer up to 90 meters. But I think the real market today is in the 40 to 60 meter range. And here we can see a lot of new buyers, we can see a lot of people who are looking for customized boats. So the one who's going to be successful in this is the one who has the least lead time, meaning you can deliver within a fairly reasonable short time. Today a yacht built between 40 and 50 meters, you usually have to wait 3 to 4 years if you have a slot in the shed in a particular shipyard. That's why our strategy has changed. We are partners in a project we are building right now. We have an LOI, a letter of intent with CRN, with our partners, to build a 44-meter yacht with a very special feature of a floating garage with a beach club in the end. I mean, features that you usually only experience on 60 meters plus. And we have customized this boat for this part of the world, for this type of customer here, and we hope to find a lot of demand for it. And again, as we're investing in hull by hull, the lead time has shortened, so we can deliver a fully customized yacht basically in 16 months.
Finally, is going green prevalent to your business and your company, and how important do you think it is within the whole of the marine industry?
Well, green, it's a big word. Yes, of course. I mean, most of the shipyards we represent today, all of them, they are in that, I mean, they have that mindset, you know, they want to go green. For example, we don't use very abrasive products. We don't use products that would harm the environment. The choice of engines, the choice of all all the features in our yachts that we sell or promote are definitely on the highest standard of environmental agencies. And it's hard to say. I mean, it's the same in the car industry. You cannot say like, oh, okay, how environmentally are you rented? We don't build necessarily electric boats because that wouldn't be economically viable. But I would say the efficiency of the engines that are chosen, whether they're MTU, MANs or Yanmars, they are definitely environmentally rented.
Fabulous, Gregor. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great show.
Well, thank you very much, and I hope that everybody will have a great show.